what's also incredible is that you hadn't heard about this already. Like the fact that this isn't even news. I got a George Santos clip.
George Santos.
I'm not sure if you all saw what happened this week, but okay, well then no spoiling, because this is good. This shit's good. I really enjoyed this.
Did you not think people would find this out?
You know, Pierce, not after
You're not running to be like a reality TV
No,
star.
no, I understand.
Right? You know, if you were going on Celebrity Apprentice, which I went on, right? It doesn't matter. You can embellish stuff about yourself. Nobody cares, right? But to run for Congress of the United States and to just tell blatant lies about even your academic record, I'm just struck, not necessarily that a politician would lie, but that you would think no one would find out.
Well, I'll humor you this. I ran in 2020 for the same exact seat for Congress, and I got away with it then, and I guess...
Right. Well, that's honest.
Stupid.
Wow. So you thought, actually, they're not going to find out?
No, I didn't think so.
There you go.
Wait, no, hold on, wait, no, dead ass, no, that's a skit, right?
No, he came clean. This is legit.
This is real.
I have a second clip. If you want the other another
second clip.
You want the second clip? Okay,
Yes.
You guys are enjoying this? All right, I'll bring the second clip in. Just gotta pull it up here because I covered this earlier this week. This was hilarious news to me because I thought he would just keep it going and what?
I have no choice but to stand from this moment forward. Hold on. From this moment forward, no George Santos slander will get by me. That motherfucker. Hold on. That's the most gangster shit I ever seen in my life. He said, "Hey, I'll humor you this, nigga. I got away with it already." He said, "How would I think I could get away with it?" Well, nigga, I already did. And what? And what? I'm in Congress, bitch. And what? So he blinked. He did this. He said, "What?" And he said, "I'll tell you what. I ran already." Nah.
And what's also incredible is that you hadn't heard about this already. Like the fact that this isn't even news, that he came out, he's like, yeah, I'm a big fat liar, and like he's still in Congress. You know, everything's fine.
The minute we get off this show, I'm gonna make a video about it because this is the best thing that I ever seen.
Okay, well here's another one. Here's another one.
I think that part of your process, of the cathartic process of redemption, if you like, it's got to start from, I've been a terrible liar. I mean, would you be prepared to say that?
Sure. Like I said, well, I've been a terrible liar on those subjects. And what I tried to convey to the American people is I made mistakes of allowing the pressures of what I thought needed to be done in order to... This wasn't about tricking anybody. This wasn't about... Yes,
he was.
No. Let me finish.
The whole thing was about tricking people.
Let me finish. It wasn't about tricking the people. This was about getting accepted by the party.
I think.
Isn't that amazing? You have to be a pathological liar to be accepted by the party.
Wow.
That's what he is saying.
Yo, he said, I wanted to didn't I say weeks back my man's this is just an experiment? He just is I loved you know what? I knew I said it. And when y'all told the story about with the Hayden ass roommate with the Burberry scarf, I knew I was on his side then. I knew I was on his side. Yo, son.
I did.
Where he got a bro? Oh, damn! This is the first time I really wish I could vote. I wish I could vote. I'm campaigning for George Santos. What? You talking about Trump is likable? That nigga's likable. Okay, what? Fuck with him.
I don't know. Some of the shit he's not.
No, you saw his makeup. You saw his application on that. He didn't break a sweat. He said, "I'll humor you this." Got away with it already. He said, would you be prepared to say you're a terrible liar? Sure. And what? And what? He said, were you trying to fool the people? He said, no, I did, but no, I was trying to fool the party and I did that too. That's a gangster. Yo, that uncancel this week. I'm gonna vote at the end of the
Oh my god! But he's actually hurt people's lives. Like he stole money from people.
He did.
Let a dog die.
It's doggy dog world, David.
Well, geez, I guess so.
I dropped the link in the chat to his Smule account that leaked. I don't know if these were songs that he sang when he was in drag, but there's like 20 minutes of video of him just singing. It's not video, it's audio, I should say. So I don't know if that's germane to the conversation, but I feel like it may be
in the video though. It's just like audio.
The George Santos biopic is gonna go so fucking crazy.
Oh,
I can't wait. I can't wait to get the behind the scenes. This motherfucker is iconic. Like it's iconic.
His excuse is still it's hilarious to me because like yes, you have to lie to be in the party, obviously, but you don't have to lie about being on Hannah Montana. Like you don't have to lie about your mom dying in 9/11. Like these are not lies you have to make, really.
And yet he did. and he achieved. Okay, y'all, listen, y'all better what this hardworking man.
I have
we invite him on the show,
bro.
No,
oh God, I'm not gonna lie, no.
I have one more clip. This one he actually lies.
No?
So in this interview, he lied. Like, of course, because it's him, he lies again. But this is so I'll explain how he lied after I show you this. But let's see.
I've always made this as a party favor joke, and I've done it on stages across.
What's
this
funny
country.
about falsely claiming you're Jewish?
No, not falsely claiming I'm Jewish. I'd always say I was raised Catholic, but I come from a Jewish family, so that makes me Jew-ish.
But again,
it's always been a party favor. Everybody's always laughed, and now that everybody's canceling me, everybody's pounding down for a pound of flesh.
Because you're not Jewish.
Well, I never said I was. I've
basically said you were.
And I would always say, but my grandparents are Jewish on my mother's side, so I'm Jewish. That was always a joke. Everybody used to laugh it up. I said it to a room with 1,000 people in November. People were hysterically laughing. It was funny to them. They loved it.
I don't think Jewish people find it funny.
They were Jewish. I was in a room with the Republican
Jewish
Jewish Coalition.
people find it funny that a US congressman who's a Catholic with no apparent background of any Jewish heritage whatsoever, other than you say you.
Oh, I love it.
So this last bit, this is the blatant lie right here.
No one can find it. I think a lot of Jewish people would find that offensive.
I beg differ. When we were at the RJC in November, I've always made this as a.
So he claims the RJC in November laughed at the fact that he claimed he was Jewish. Well, this is the statement they released after it came out that he was not Jewish. We are very disappointed in Congressman-elect Santos. He deceived us and misrepresented his heritage. So they did not think it was a joke. They thought he was Jewish. They were not laughing in the room about him being Jewish. So he still had to lie because it's George Santos in that interview.
Personally, I hate a snitch, so nobody asked him for that statement. Like, let my nigga cook. Like, let him cook. Like, at this point, just let him cook. Like, okay, he's already established. Like, honestly, it's ridiculous. You know, in the law, when we recognize that somebody is a pathological lie, when they have a history of lying, you do not put them on the stand because their credibility is going to be thrown. You can't question them. If you want to interview a nigga who done told you I'm a pathological liar, that's on you. You looking for the truth? He told you the truth doesn't live here. He done said that. Yeah. He said, I'm here for lying. I love lies. Lies are fun. And I get away with it. And then you sitting up there in his face expecting him to tell the truth. He is a method actor. I done told you all that this motherfucker is the greatest actor of our time. He's fucking hilarious, bro.
I mean, it probably takes a good actor to pull this off, to lie this much, to lie that often, to know this statement is out there in public and you still lie about them laughing at your joke in this interview on television. Like, come on.
Like, when I say to you, think about how sinister, like, I would love to be like a fly on the wall of the indoors. What this motherfucker's doing is what kind of normal, like, he's giving old boy from Christian Bates in Christian Bates, you know what I'm talking
American
about.
Psycho.
Yes, Bing, because something ain't right, boy. Something ain't, you said he looking at him, the fact that my man's, listen, that is the most even face to just make up a whole, just his whole aesthetic is one that is very like, and the way he's looking at Pierce, just, it's all good right now, motherfucker, but you gonna come up missing.
He's probably got some more skeletons in that closet. He has to. Like, there's a lot more that we don't know, for sure.
I love it.
Wow.
I'm gonna get me a George Santos shirt. Oh, this man is hilarious. Like the movie is gonna go crazy. Like I cannot wait till the day they have the documentary, like the scary documentary about all the shit. Oh, it's gonna be excellent. Like he's probably like a legitimate psycho. Like there's probably some real like, cause what's up? But he just there's something really gangsta about that I just can't help but I think where it's so movie-ish, the same way you watch a movie about a bad character, but they're the protagonists, so you're invested in that bad character's bullshit because wow, look at the balls on you, my guy. Like, look at the balls on you. And I just can't help but notice. Hey, that's some gangster shit. When last did you see anybody that was the most Bahamian shit I've ever seen? Like, only Caribbean people do shit like that. Like, what do you mean? He said, I don't know when he said, oh, I'll humor you this, I thought he was gonna like start defending himself. This motherfucker said, he answered the actual question. Like, Piers Morgan said, is that you? I can't believe you thought you could fool people. And he said, well, nigga, I did it already. What do you mean? Why? What do you mean you can't believe? Why would I believe that? And he said, based on evidence and history, I made an informed calculation that 100% of the time thus far, I pull that shit off. So I'm likely to pull it off again. A gangster. I have to stand. We have no chance.
This is how we know that you're such a good defense attorney, because like you're single-handedly raising his approval rating.
Yeah. Stocks are soaring right now.
That's really be me in court, son. when I'd win bail arguments, I really thought I'd lose. I'm like, oh shit, I got that off. I'm like, oh, Judge, you worked. You let me do that. Okay, excellent. All right, great. You're going for it. We love to see it. That's the best.
There is something just naturally sort of, I'm not saying you have to like him or he's a good guy, obviously, but there is something likable about someone who basically just looks at this system and basically pulls the wool over their own eyes. Like he basically just said, like, I came in, I lied to all of you, I showed what a bunch of bullshit this whole thing is. And here I am, and I will face no consequences for it based on the fact that he's still a congressman.
Yeah.
True.
You picked the right party. I mean, the Democratic Party, I think, would not allow such a thing.
No, I don't think so.
That's the thing, he made it.
And that shows their weakness. Like that's the issue with them.
Or it just shows somebody's willing. Like, honestly, this is a masterclass in being really honest about what you're dealing with and saying fuck the rest of the audience. That man looked at the Republican Party and said, foolishness here. This is what it is. It is not a game of truth and credentials and blah, 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 blah. He said, let's start doing mass. Let's do mass and let's run it up. And that's what he said. He said, listen, this is a party of buffoons. That's what he just told them. He's like, listen, no, I'm not trying to fool the people. He's like, I'm trying to give these people exactly what it is that I know that they like. And he's right. That's the thing about it. He's absolutely fucking correct. He is in Congress. That is chef's kiss. Like, that's not on anybody other than us. And honestly, I don't know what it says about the other side too, because I'm hanging off the left, and I'm like, wow, I'm impressed. Color me impressed. Like, wow. Like, if he worked for somebody, like, you realize, depending on, we don't know what George Santos' real agenda is. We don't know. That's not even that man's real name. We have no idea. Like, that man is.
He has 3 names. His name's also Anthony DeValder.
Or 4 names, actually, if you include performance names.
Exactly. Yeah. So we don't know who created him, who sent him to destroy us, B613. Like, we don't know. Like, so we don't know. Like, he could be Severus Snape. We don't know. He might be there for us. We have no idea. Like, we have no idea who sent him. Like, I'm like, the world may never know. Find out next on Dragon Ball Z. I'm waiting. I don't know.